So this next segment, we're going to talk about like your product, what it is that you create. I know for me, when I started my business, there was a lot of people who did weddings. And in my particular city, I'm going to talk about florists for a second. Florists were people who had an order, they had a checklist of what they had to create. And it was almost like a drop off. I'm going to deliver it. I'm out the door, done. But as I became a little bit more renowned for what I do, I understand that my personality was a big part of my product. And in my personality being a big part of my product, I had to change the way that those things kind of made their way to the special event. For example, my bridal bouquet situation. The bride's bouquet, it's the most photographed floral throughout the whole wedding. It's my personal gift to a bride. That bridal bouquet is going to help me translate her personality and her style and her taste to her actual wedding look. It's the thing that she's carrying down the aisle that's contrasting that beautiful gown, and it's really going to tie in the overall theme of whatever that design may be. So when I deliver my bridal bouquets, if I'm available, I always try to make that a moment. And what do you say? What do you mean by that, Demetris? I set the stage for it. Again, I said this earlier before. Everything has to be an event. You got to keep those moments rolling, baby. You got to keep them rolling. So while the bride is dressed and she has her makeup on, her hair is done, all her bridesmaids are around, I try to kind of make sure my videographer is in place, photographer is in place, and I do that little knock on the door, knock, knock, knock. And then I come around the corner with this amazing, personalized bouquet that was created just for her. And it's a moment where you don't think they would cry with flowers, but I promise you, it happens all the time. They're like, oh my God, this is amazing. I never would have, expected it to look this great. And now you've shifted the attention from how much money she spent on the overall invoice to this person really personalized this just for me. So you just kind of really learn how to present things that elevate the experience for the client. And then for all those 10 bridesmaids and mother of the bride and groom and makeup artists, hair artists, all those people who are in that room watching that moment, they're like, wow, when I got married, my person just dropped it off downstairs in a box. Or when I got married, my bouquets are waiting for me at the church. That's a little small moment. If you can fit it in, I know event days can be crazy, but that's a small deliverable moment that's personal, and then it takes my brand to another level. Again, ask yourself this question: how am I attaching my personality to my product? Those things need to marry and be one, because when you have a product that becomes personable, now you're securing a lifetime client. Now you're taking that one invoice and securing the next one that they're going to figure out, well, what else can I hire them for? Or what next event is on the list so that I can bring them in so that they can give me this personable moment again. And then when we do that financially, that is money recycling itself, coming back, returning customers. We're not just making a bag for the month. We're now securing a legacy.